Hello, 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 you guys. And we're back with another beautiful Black businesswoman. Now, Black women are leading the way in entrepreneurship, and Annterria Bruce is no exception. With 14 years of experience as a nurse specializing in women's health, Annterria took a leap of faith creating Vagesty, a brand that provides natural, science backed feminine health products. Through Though she faced challenges securing funding and adjusting to the demands of entrepreneurship, Anteria has built a brand rooted in education, empowerment, and holistic wellness. In this exclusive interview, she opens up about her journey, the lessons she learned, and the advice she has for Black women ready to break into business. So, without further ado, hello, Anteria. How are you today?
Hi, Cami. I'm doing fine. How are you?
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Of course. Thank you for inviting me.
Let's jump right in. As a Black woman in the in healthcare entrepreneurship, what challenges have you faced that you feel are unique to your identity, and how have you navigated them?
So, what challenge that I have faced is that I always say, starting out, that I am a nurse first. So, learning how to be an entrepreneur was kind of challenging for me because I have to learn, what is a business, making sure I have all my business document in line, as far as marketing go. I know how to care for people, but the business side of it has always been challenged for me. So, it's been a big learning curve, but I think I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, what's the defining moment that made you transition from a career in nursing to become a full-time entrepreneur?
I always wanted to create generational wealth and I always wanted to be a business owner since before I became a nurse. And I never knew a nursepreneur was a thing until like recently that's like a term. I said, well,
Yeah.
that's what I always wanted to be. I never knew it was a term. And so when I decided I was going to invest in my career, get my master's degree in nursing, I said, you know what? I want to open up my own clinic.
I
And
love.
so I started out with my products because of my own story with sometimes women face bacterial vaginosis. And that is
Mhm.
the reason why I started Vagesty. And then as I was going through nursing school, I said, I always want to start my own clinic. And that's when I decided about 3 years after I got my experience working with an OB-GYN, I decided to open up my own practice.
I love this. I love it. And you're right about women experiencing bacterial vaginosis on a regular basis. I love your product. Ooh, I can't wait till you tell us more about it. Now, Black women are often underserved and overlooked in the healthcare industry. How does your business help change that narrative?
Well, me being a black woman for one, and me also experiencing some of the issues that black women go through. So being able to have someone being a representative. So they see that I look like them. They see I have experienced some of these issues and the platform that I provide with my own experience and my medical background, it builds the extra layer of trust for black women.
Okay, I love that. Now, again, many Black women struggle with trusting medical institutions. How does Vagesty bridge the gap between science backed health solutions and holistic wellness?
So, what I like to tell my patients is to always advocate for yourself. Do your research, ask questions. And so, me giving them that extra to say, you know what, it's okay to ask these questions. Bring your journal with your questions and don't be afraid to ask. If something don't feel right to you, keep saying, if nothing don't feel right, get a second opinion. You know your body. You know your body, so make sure that until you're completely satisfied with the answer, the outcome, that you keep advocating for yourself.
Okay. Now, what are some of the biggest misconceptions about feminine health that you're working to change right now?
So one of the biggest misconception about feminine health is the terminology that they use, vulva versus vagina. I don't know if I can say.
You can say it. This all we are women. We are
Okay.
women, and we all adults. So
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, so that's one of the biggest misconception of terminology, and so I do my best on my platforms to try to educate. There's a difference in what's safe to use, and a lot of women don't know their anatomy. They don't know their anatomy, and so they don't know they have two fallopian tubes, one uterus. Well, some women are born with two uterus, but that's like in rare cases. But
Yeah.
they're not aware of the cervix, the vaginal canal, the labia, and things like that. So this, I feel like it's my job to use my platform, my experience, to go ahead and educate women. So when you come on any of my platforms, you're not gonna just like I'm selling you a product. You're gonna get some education.
I love this. I love it. Now, what are some unique health challenges that Black women face, and how does Vagesty provide solutions tailored to those needs?
So some unique challenges that Black women face is most likely regarding menopause. We report more severe symptoms. We may
Mhm.
start menopause symptoms earlier than our other counterparts. We may have go through it longer than them. Can go through about 10 years. Breast cancer, cervical cancer screenings, not seeking the appropriate screens during the appropriate timeline, not knowing. So having access to care could be another one, as well as the care that you receive that you may be dismissed.
Yeah. I am a breast cancer survivor who was diagnosed with breast cancer at 34. And like most women, I had not even had a mammogram yet because health insurance doesn't allow for a mammogram until you're 40.
Yep.
So, yep,
And that's what I do. I provide them, listen, every month you need to be doing your self breast exam. You
yep,
pick a
yep.
day, 5 to 7 days after your menstrual cycle, and you feeling for lumps and bumps, you feeling for changes in your breast, color changes, nipple changes, and things like that. So educating them to know what to look for and when to seek medical attention.
I love that. I love it. I'm loving your whole business thus far. So, you mentioned about struggling with social media marketing in the beginning. What did you learn about brand visibility, and how do you use digital platforms now to grow your business?
What I had to learn in the beginning, I was very shy. Some people don't believe it. I was very shy, and I just wanted to post, make just a regular post, and just go about my business. But when I went viral, people like, I like your accent. You from New Orleans? And I realized that they wanted to see me, and I realized, well, who's better to educate than me as the expert? And so I became to get more comfortable with making educational content and posting on social media. So as far as marketing goes, um, I try my best to follow the trends, use like trending sounds and things like that as it relates to Vagesty. I cannot jump on all the trends because I want to keep this like brand identity and not step out of
Keep
the
it
brand.
professional. Yeah.
Yes, I want to keep it professional. But other than that, it's a learning curve, and I do have help here and there from like freelancers that have helped me put some posts together and some content ideas.
Okay. Now, securing funding as a Black woman in business is a well known struggle for many of us. What struggles, what strategies have worked for you, and what advice would you give to other entrepreneurs seeking financial support?
So in 2020, when I started Vagesty, I did a nursing contract. At that time, for nurses, they already know if they're listening to this, that the contracts they was making like 10 grand ten grand a week. And so I did one of those contracts to start my own business. So I actually funded Vagesty out of my own pocket. And then as time went on, I didn't know this term of other people money, but I was using my own credit to fund my business. And so I actually joined a national Houston area urban league. And that way I was able to get more business insight, how to structure your business. And at the end of the course, I was able to attend a pitch competition. And so that's another way that you can get money from grants. You can pitch. I actually was a second place winner in that pitch competition. So excited about that. So applying.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. So applying for
Your round
grants.
of, go ahead. I said I'm giving you your round of applause.
Thank you. So applying for grants, attending these pitch competitions, as well as building your business credit. That's very important. I started building my business credit early on. I would get like different tips from like different people in Facebook groups or either YouTube on how to structure your business and how important it is to build business credit. Because right now I am a personal guarantee for my applications whenever I fill out, but eventually I would like my business to stand on its own. So if you're thinking about starting a business, or if you haven't, or you already started a business, make sure that you're building your business credit.
Love it. Now, what is one mistake that you made in the early stages of Vagesty, and how did you turn it into a learning opportunity for yourself?
One mistake I made, I would just beat myself up about this last year. So Vagesty started out with a feminine care line and menstrual products. My goal for Vagesty was to be a one-stop shop for women's health. So I feel like I did too much too soon without enough capital. So I had period panties. I had two different period discs. I had a disposable period disc and I had the reusable period disc. I had two different period panties. I also had vaginal lube. I had the oil, two washes. I had boric acid suppository wipes. It's just a whole line of things.
You
And so
had all the stuff that we was gonna need for vaginal health, because everything you name and I'm very familiar with. So yeah.
yeah. So I was so excited. I'm gonna create this one-stop shop for women. But again, marketing is very it's a big part of your business. And so when you don't have the funding to market, sometimes it things just don't work out. So unfortunately in 2023, I had to let some of that go. So I kept what sold the most for me was like my hottest selling products. So even though it hurt my heart that I had to let the menstrual line go, I hope one day in the future that I can, when I get more working capital, that I can bring on the menstrual products, the period disc. I also would like to add pads as well for women, organic pads, and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I love it. Now, how do you ensure that Vagesty remains authentic to the needs of Black women while also making it accessible to a broader audience?
So I just remember why I started Vagesty and who I'm doing it for. It's for my community. It's for my sisters. So my goal is to continue to be the forefront of women's health, educating them science and holistic, backed by science and holistic care, as well as just creating a safe space, creating a community for us, by us.
I love this. I love it. I love it. Like, you just making me smile so much. Okay. Balancing work and personal life is especially tough for Black women who often carry multiple responsibilities and sometimes multiple businesses. What boundaries have you set to prevent your own burnout?
So I'm actually working on that now.
I'm gonna have to come up with a course, because every time I ask somebody this question, that's the same thing they say. I'm trying to work on that now. Okay, Black women, we got to get it together.
I know self-care is important as much as I preach that to my patients and my customers. So what I do, because I love to travel. So in January for my husband's 40th birthday, we came back, we went to Costa Rica. So I am going to make sure that I do schedule my vacations as needed, get my break. And also maybe every 2 weeks, I try to do like a self-care day. We do like our facials, waxing and things like that, and just taking time to just relax and absolutely do nothing. My body tells me you need to go ahead and relax. So my relaxing day is at home, just laid on the sofa watching TV. So you have to take care of ourselves, because if we don't take care of ourselves, then how are we going to be here to be able to,
Take care of
be
other people
part of the
too.
community? Yeah, exactly.
Now, entrepreneurship comes with moments of self doubt. How do you stay motivated when you're faced with obstacles?
Ooh, and you have to keep yourself surrounded with people who believe in you and believe in your vision. And I have a playlist, a gospel playlist. When I'm feeling like the devil attacking me, getting into my mind, babe, I turn on that playlist and I'm praising and I'm worshiping, because devil, you is a lie. God gave me a promise and I'm standing on his word.
Okay, now you talk about the importance of faith in your journey. How has your spirituality sort of played a role in your business decisions?
So staying in the word of God, in his word, keeping his word embedded in my spirit When things come up and things look like it's not going the right way, just say, all right, Lord, I need you. Just give me a little bit more strength. Just keeping that faith. Because he wants us to have the faith as small as a mustard seed.
Yes.
Step out and have faith and just keep him first, keep him grounded, put him first, and it's all going to work out according to his will and his purpose.
I know that's right. So, if you could give one piece of advice to your younger self right before you started your own business, what would it be?
It will be, girl, just start the business. You can do it.
I love it. Okay. Now, in 5 years, what do you envision Vagesty becoming, and what legacy do you want to leave for Black women in health and entrepreneurship?
Ooh, in 5 years, Vagesty is going to be a multi-million-dollar company.
Okay. We claiming that right now.
Yes, we
Right
claim
now.
that.
Yes.
And so my advice I would give Black women entrepreneurs is creating a team. Have you a team? You can't do this all by yourself. I know we try to wear all these hats, but if you can get you a team to help, whether it's going to be somebody that's doing the marketing, your assistant, checking your emails, get you a team that's going to make your day go smoother.
Love it. Now, what do you want your legacy to be?
So I want my legacy to be someone who dreamed and she dreamed and she visioned her life and she worked towards it and it came through. Like I work hard. And so my legacy is gonna be she didn't stop no matter what came her way, she just kept going. And she also opened doors for others because that's my goal. Once I get to where God is going to take me, I'm never going to forget. I will be looking back, pass the ladder back down. Come on, sister, let's do it.
Look, thank you. Thank you. From one Black woman trying to do that to another. We appreciate it. Okay. And we need it, don't we?
Yes, yes.
All right, Annterria, I'm going to drop off the camera screen for a moment, but I want you to tell people where to find you, your social media, your website, all of that. Okay.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Annterria, Women's Health Nurse Practitioner. I'm the founder of Vagesty, a feminine care line. You can follow me on Instagram at her Vagesty for her. That's Vagesty for her, as well as TikTok Vagesty for her. I'm also on YouTube at Vagesty. If you would like to shop and browse our products, you can reach us at www.vagesty.com. That's Vagesty.com.
All right. And I put your website going across the bottom of the screen. So, you guys, if you want to get in touch with Annterria, please go out there. I know y'all out here buying autumn boric acid pills and all that good stuff. Go shop on her website. See what she has to offer us, because I'm sure she's got products that we need as Black women. So, Annterria, I want to just say thank you so much for being a part of this series, and thank you for allowing us to interview you and tell your story. Like I'm gonna go into your website myself. Look, do you ship to Vietnam? Because I'm moving to Vietnam and I want to make sure if I order it can get to me.
I mean, I do ship internationally. I gotta make sure Vietnam is on the list.
Okay, well, let me know, because I'm gonna need Black female feminine products over there. So
okay. Well, congratulations on your move and safe travels.
Thank you so much. And again, thank you so much for being a part of this. I appreciate it. And your story was such a delight just hearing you tell it.
Thank you. And thank you for having me. I really appreciate it too.
No problem. Listen, you guys, Annterria's story is very much like so many other Black business women out there, from the bedside to the business world. Miss Bruce is redefining women's wellness with Vagesty. Her journey highlights the power of faith, resilience, and community support, and building a brand that serves and uplifts. As she continues to expand her business, her impact on women's health and Black entrepreneurship, she will only grow. Her story is a powerful reminder that success is not just about making money, it's about making a difference as well. So thank you for joining us. And this has been another highlight of another beautiful Black businesswoman.